In the last video I set up temperature and humidity sensor on ESP8266, which in turn would send the readings to node red. In this video I will be showing how to format this data so it can be inserted into the database. I am planning to use MongoDB, so the data will need to be in JSON format. So first we will have a look at raw data coming in from the sensors. So if I just drag in the debug module and let's connect temperature in this case, and let's deploy. And we got the first reading. As you can see, at the moment it's only showing the payload. Actually it's showing the path of the sensor as well, but generally it's just showing the payload, so we just need to change that to complete message object, and let's redeploy. And let's wait for the data to come in. And we got the first message, so let's have a look. And we've got topic, and we got this long string in the topic value. So let's have a look. We've got ESP easy, which is name of the ESP module. We've got name of the sensor. So in this case it's DHT22, which is temperature and humidity sensor, and then we've got which part of the sensor is reporting, and in this case it's temperature. We got payload, which is showing the value of the part of the temperature sensor. We got quality of service, retain, and then for whatever reason we got underscore topic and the same original message repeated again, and we also got this message ID. So I want to clean this all up and create a nice clean understandable message which can be inserted into the database. I also need to add timestamp, otherwise the data would be quite useless, at least for me. So let's have a look at what I've done to actually clean up the message and get it all working. So just connect these two together and let's have a look at splitting up the data first. So what I have done here is split it at /, and how it works is I give it a name, and then I say take the word after the first / till the next one. So if we look at the long string here, I'm taking the ESP easy. I am actually calling this location LOC. So on the module itself you can change this, so that's the name of the actual module. I'm planning to call it something like living room, bedroom, outside, or whatever else. So basically the location where the sensor is actually installed. The next one is the sensor, which in this case I've got two things coming in. I've got temperature and humidity, so I need to classify which sensor it is. So what I'm saying is take the word after the third /, so if we count first, second, third, so I'm actually ignoring the DHT22 part and just taking the temperature. And that's it for that, splitting up the message. So let's have a look at the next one, which is timestamp. So originally I wrote quite a long script which would give me nice clean date and time, hours and minutes. So nice easy to read message, but then I started researching, inserting the date values into MongoDB and searching for them, and it turns out that apparently the best thing to use is this ISO format. So that's what I went with. So I'm just creating a date now in ISO format and returning it to the whole message thing. Next thing is JSON. Don't think this is actually really needed, but I've just left it in anyways for now. Next thing, I need to clean up the message, so what I'm doing here is I'm deleting this second topic with starting with underscore. Then I'm also deleting quality of service. I definitely don't need that. I'm deleting the retain message part as well, and I'm deleting this whole topic as well because I already split it all up and I'm using other values instead of that. For whatever reason I couldn't get rid of this message ID, so I just left it in anyways. It's not going to harm anything. So why didn't I highlight everything? Here we go. So let's highlight the whole lot and redeploy. Let's clean the debug log and let's wait for the first message to arrive. Here we go. So we got two messages, one's from temperature sensor, one is from humidity sensor, and let's have a look at it. So payload is the value of the sensor, in this case 19.5 degrees. Next thing is this message ID, which I couldn't get rid of, so I just left it in anyways. Then I've got location, which obviously will be changed once I've set up all the sensors around the place. Then I've got a sensor type, so to call, which in this case is temperature. And then I've got a timestamp, and this is that ISO format I was talking about. So that's it. This message is actually ready to be inserted into the database. So that's what the next video will be all about, and I will attach a link with all this information and the workflow in the description. Thank you very much for watching.